night, everybody. The indoor edition of the Cheerwine Legend Zone. We are here. You guys can make some noise even though we're inside. Winners of the Week 11 High School Playbook Game of the Week. It is Halloween night. Everybody keeps asking me, what are you going to go as? What are you going to go as? I didn't know what I was going to go as. I think I've decided I will go as a coach for the best team in the Central Piedmont. Sure look like they're en route to their first ever conference title. We'll get to the game of the week in just a minute, but I tell you what, North Davidson-Reagan was one of a number of really good matchups on the Week 11 tilt. Let's lose that, and let's get to the highlights. Leadford and Southern Guilford. The Storm trying to wrap up an undefeated regular season and conference title. Down 13-0, though, in the second. Reggie Gillespie, the future Wolfpacker, puts the Storm on the board with this one-yard score right before the half. Leadford led 13-7 at the half. Third quarter now, Leadford stretching that lead to 21-7, thanks to this 55-yard TD scamper by the senior Dalton Harris. But while the rain started falling, a storm started brewing, and that's clever because that's the team name from Southern. Never mind. Southern's Nathan Stoner heaves it downfield. Ron Hunt with the acrobatic catch. Are you kidding me? And a wet football to boot. That would set up this 5-yard run by Mr. Gillespie. I call him Mr. because he's a big guy. 21-14 Leadford. Now to the fourth. Tied at 21. Batman, how's it going? Stoner hits Gillespie in the flats, and Dave Doran is going to like that effort after the first hit. He's in from 58 yards out. That would seal the win. Southern finishes the season with a perfect 11-0 record. How about the Dudley Panthers, hoping to extend the state's longest active winning streak to 24 against a suddenly pretty hot Page team. Panthers get the scoring started early and often. Hendon Hooker gives the ball to Darius Graves, and that's a good idea. Graves is in on the far side of your screen. Page trying to respond now. Dominic Britt airing it out here for the big gain. Nice little pickup down the sideline, but the Pirates can't get much more out of that drive, and they'd be forced to punt. Dudley Rock again. Hooker this time finding Connell Young. That's a nice play to take him inside the red zone, and a few plays later, the give is to Young on the handoff, and he would push through for the score. Last play of the half, Pirates trying to pass, but it's going to be picked by Trey Meadows. Ho-hum, another Dudley W. 44-7 is your final score. Great one from the Mountain Valley Conference. 8-0 Ashe County visiting a Starmount team looking for its 5th straight win. Ashe County kicks off first, probably should have squibbed it. Check this out. John Johnson is going to field it deep, and John Johnson's going to make a lot of people look silly. That video's not sped up. He's actually moving that fast. I know, it's crazy. He jukes, fights his way all the way to the end zone, and just like that, the Rams lead 7-0. Huskies trying to make something happen. Start out, Zach Freed is back to pass, but it's going to be tipped by one defender right there. Look at that paw, and that's good teamwork right there. Evan Owen comes down with the interception. Couple of plays later, the give is to Sky Sullivan. That ties the game at 7. Ashe having a hard time stopping the Rams, though. Second quarter, it gives up the gut to Johnson. He fights hard for his second score of the game, and Starmount ruins the Huskies' otherwise perfect season. 40-19 is your final score. How about the top two teams in the Western Piedmont, Carver and West Stokes? Yellow Jackets looking for their 7th straight win and sporting the pink jerseys for breast cancer awareness on the final day of October. Early second half, Carver up 9-0. West Stokes driving Alex Manley to Gavin Parker, who then gets popped after the whistle. Helmet flies off, flag on the play. It's cats and dogs living together. Jermaine Crowell, not a happy guy. Manley then taking it up the gut himself right here. He would then hit Cameron Wall down the sidelines just short of the marker. Rain really coming down. This was a factor that we didn't necessarily anticipate at the beginning of the night. Carver's defense swarming, though, and on a 4th and 1, Jason Walker would drop Manley for the sack. Carver hangs on 16-7. The Jackets are now 7-2. Same conference, Forbush visiting last week's Game of the Week winners, Surry Central. More rain just about everywhere. Central Rock here. Kirk Needham hands it off to Alex Martin. Martin takes off and scores from 20 yards out. That would make it 7-0 Golden Eagles. Forbush with the ball now. And Bryson Lee, if you didn't have your umbrella tonight, you were a wet person watching our highlights right now. Bryson Lee is going to fumble, and Central is there to recover it. The pigskin was wet all over the triad tonight. Eagles were turning it over themselves on this drive. Falcons trying to capitalize. Carson Fulp to Brady Williard for the touchdown. PAT no good. A low-scoring affair. Golden Eagles hold serve, though, on senior night, 13-6. Since starting 5-0, Walkertown entered the night trying to avoid a 3rd loss in its last 4, hosting Bishop McGinnis. The Wolfpack up early and driving. Ian McKnight connects with Christopher Brooks for the first down. Nice little hit after the play. Then it would be Brooks again in the Wildcat formation, which is That sometimes works in high school. Taking it up the gut for the score, 13-0 Walkertown, and they're just getting started. McKnight hooks up with John Tranzo for 30 yards. That puts him inside the 10-yard line. Our cameraman would be okay. And then it's Brooks again, right up the middle for the score. Walkertown gets back on track in a big way, 42-0 over Bishop. South Stokes and North Surry now. Somebody was going to pick up their first conference win of the season. For the Hounds, it's Nolan Stanley, Colton Akard, and he's going to be in from 30 yards out, rumbling and bumbling. 26-0 North at this point. A little bit later, more from Akard. Here playing some defense, not only with the pick, but the run back all the way to the 2-yard line. Number 10 was Johnny on the spot all over the field, and a few plays later, it is the big fella, Dakota Goss. They didn't have him last week in Game of the Week. They had him tonight, and number 35 is in. 33-0 at this point. It's getting ugly. 40-14 your final. Both teams now 3-7. And back to the mid-Piedmont for Southwestern Randolph and North Forsyth. The fans trying to keep warm. It was a two-person under one blanket kind of a night. Second half, Cougars down 8. Justin Lamb airs it deep down the field, and somehow, wow, that's a nice catch right there. The Reagan guys like that one too. Nice little juggling there. Unfortunately, on fourth down, a few plays later, Southwest cannot convert, so North gets the ball and is forced to punt. But hold on, it's kind of a short hop there, and that turned out to be a pretty good thing. Sierra's Hauser right up the middle, and he picks up a first down. Vikings couldn't score though. Cougars punting. It's going to be mishandled and blocked. Did I mention the weather? It was a factor all over the place. That would lead to a North Forsyth touchdown. Vikings all over the Cougars, 27-12. All right, I have officially pelted every cheerleader with a script of mine. I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. And I'm sorry to these guys. They want to see their highlights. We're going to show you Reagan. High school playbook only on WXII.